Alrighty, should be starting our recording. Boom. So what are we looking at? NQ Classic Expansion Week. So we're looking here. We have Monday, we'll pull back. Tuesday gives us our sweep of PDLs. Expand on Wednesday. On Tuesday, expand on Wednesday. Thursday creates the high of the week. Is what I'm expecting here. And then we push down lower, so on and so forth. Now Friday is gonna give us this pullback. I'm expecting this low to get taken, and then for us ultimately to come in and take this high like that. Cool. Let's cut on down to a 1 hour. So what do we have here on a 1 hour, right? It's actually a very interesting price action. So if we're looking at this, this is our ISP low, pushing our high. This comes and sweeps out our ISP low, creating a new type 1, pushes higher, fails to close above, which is a very interesting point. Fails to close above here. So that's just a sweep of liquidity, which is Thursday's high of the week. So now, based off where price is, where's our target? What's our target? First target is very easily this low right here. So that's going to be the target for the day, pretty much for me, on what I'm expecting. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting, and I'm looking for more of a close below here than anything else before ultimately us pushing up higher. So we go down to a 15-minute. You can see 8:30, how 8:30 developed. 8:30 came in. We had news. We had CPIs and PPIs. Did not check those numbers, but let me do that now. Forex Factory. There we go. There we go. So let's just check these numbers. PPI came in negative. They were pretty much right on with core CPI. So yeah, everything's pretty much normal, I would say. So now what do we have, right? Let me turn on my boom. So what do we have? Do we have anything of interest? Actually, we do. We have midnight open here, which has not been swept, which I find very interesting. So that may be a target for kind of the afternoon session. I'm not sure. Have to see how it develops. But that's interesting. We have this Thursday low, which is what I'm expecting to get taken. Then from there, we might be able to go higher. We might go lower. I'm not too sure. We'll see, again, how it develops. So that's it on a 15-minute. We came in, we swept these highs, which is 4:15. It's not even. This is 3 a.m. I don't think we swept London highs. Did not sleep London highs. So yeah, this might be a move lower to take liquidity before us expanding up again. And as you can see, we're clearly pushing towards this low here at the open at 9:30. I don't trade before 9:45. I let price do what it needs to do, and then I get in afterwards. I want to see 9:30 push lower, take this liquidity, and then for me to be able to get an entry to go higher. Potentially. I did see in here there was a nice selling opportunity in here at 8:30, but I don't trade that. Where was it here now? Where was it here now? Is it a 2-minute then? Ah, yeah, there it is, 2-minute. So we have this as the sweep of liquidity. We displace through, change of state of delivery, very clear. Enter off of the order block, or I mean, there are two entries here, which is great. So you have the inverse FEG. So when that closes below, you can enter. But more importantly, you have this right here, which is the order block. We come down, tap into the order block, stop, Typically, I like to put my stop above what got manipulated. So this is the manipulation. So price shouldn't come above there. I'll give it a couple pips, and it's personally how I like to rock. So yeah, that was early. This is 8:30 trade. So yeah, as of right now, I'm not really looking at anything just yet. Per se, we'll see what happens in this area, because it might be a case of these were the equal lows. We swept the equal lows at 9:30. Sorry, we get a little bit of a push up, give us our inverse. We also have on the 2-minute here. We also have this, which would be the order block, which is a trade that I didn't take on Wednesday. That was very valid to take. So that might be something that I would want to do, but just gotta be patient, right? No trading until 9:45. That's my rule. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out where we're going. And I can tell you right now, the first target is those lows. First target for me are these lows here. Not target, but the first thing I want to see get touched is these lows here before I decide on anything. And after that low is taken, then I may be able to look long, potentially take something. So, trying to be patient here. Right now, 9:39, so 5 more minutes before I can take a trade. Just gotta be patient. What I would say is for today, because the midnight open wasn't taken in any shape or form, we just tanked off. I would be inclined to think that we would look to come higher up and possibly probably tap into that midnight open. It's very rare that the midnight open comes and we don't tap into it at any point in time. I wish there was a way I could record and play music and not have the music overpower my voice, if that makes sense. I wish there was a way to do that. Maybe there is. Maybe I'll just have to figure that out. But I kind of want to be able to listen to music while I'm doing this. Ow. That was my jaw. Let's kind of look out here a little bit. The other thing I've kind of refined a little bit is which liquidity I'm willing to take trades from. Personally, I'd say 15-minute liquidity minimum. I think 15-minute liquidity for me is probably the best, unless we've already, for example, if 8:30 already takes a 15-minute liquidity, Then maybe from then I can just look at 1 minute liquidity on a 1 minute, look for a little, you know, pump and dump there to be able to get on side. But 15 minute, in my opinion, is probably going to be the least amount of liquidity I'd be willing to take. That also just keeps me on side a little bit more. It's harder to, not harder, but you don't switch 15-minute bias just like that. So yeah, that's kind of what I'd say. It's looking a bit interesting. Just turn off the, let me mark out where the midnight is. So this here is midnight open. Reason being, I just have too many lines on my chart right now. Okay, cool. So that's midnight. Let me turn that off. Yeah, so it's looking like we're starting to a little bit of a push here. Still not 9:45 yet, so trying to be patient with it. What would be very nice to see is if this 2 minute here would break this, giving us an inverse on a 2 minute perspective. Let's see here. Because at the end of the day, you also have to look at it from this point of view, which is boatload of liquidity in here. Clearly sweep that liquidity. But this is still the obvious low, if I'm being honest. So yeah, there it is. That is 9:45, so I'm free to enter if something arises. This is a 2 minute. Let me look at this from a 2 minute perspective. Technically, we also have this is a change in state delivery on the 1 minute. But rather just wait for this to close above, man. Looks like it wants to do that. So let's see. Probably look at something like this. Being honest. I would also prefer for us to displace through it. Kind of like that, but strong displacement through it. With this, when does this close? 9:45, so 9:48 this closes. Yeah. So this would also be an ISB SMB, sorry. If we were to close like this in a minute. Which is also pointing us to potentially be onside. But still need to be patient here. Really waiting for that 2 minute to close, which is this candle right here. Really waiting for that to close above. So yeah, I'm signed in. I mean, if it doesn't close above, then obviously no trade, right? So that's looking like aggressive pullback, which is fine. And no trade. No trade, no trade, no trade. So yeah, just gotta be patient with it, man. I think on the 5 minute, this is respecting the 50% of this. Yeah. On the 5 minute, that's tap the top of it. It's getting a little bit of a pull back here. I also, believe it or not, do think that this is still valid because this is a change in state of delivery here. That one's a change in state of delivery. It's also the last push. Let's check this here. Whoops. So no ISP. No ISP. Be accurate. I'm not calling that a break. Ooh. Well, this could be a break. Maybe. I've got equals. Nah, I can't call that a break, man. It's trying to, but it don't want it. There it goes. Jesus. That's just not my... Check it on the 2 minute real quick. I wouldn't call that a break either on the 2. 3? No, on the 3 we're now breaking. And the 3... Well, this is the start of the 3 minute candle. On the 5, we haven't broken it as yet. But I bet that on the 1, we have broken it. So my stop is going to be below here, but really and truly a close below this is kind of what I don't want. I do not want a close below that. Close below that, out the trade. and a probably take profits at this high, if I'm being honest. Ooh, it's not looking good. That, my friend, is not looking good. We'll have to see how it closes, but close below is a loss. And this is definitely going to close below. Shoot, maybe not. Didn't close below, so I'll stay in. Now this isn't looking very good either. But who cares how it looks? It's about what it does, right? So just have to be patient here. What is this? This is a buy. Oh, this is a sell stop. So let me put that in. It's a sell stop here. Sell stop or sell limit? Limit. Yeah, sell limit here. Yeah. So it's a buy. Once it gets here, it sells me out. Oh my god, like ICT, they know where my entry is. They want to take my stop. Nah, we'll see though. It's hovering around break even right now. Actually, let me do this here. This is our manipulation range. The 2 is probably where I should take it at, but this high is just so apparent in my eyes. So, yeah. Okay, that's the 1 real quick. Check it out. Really and truly a horrible fill, if I'm being completely honest. But, yeah. It's all good. My issue here is there's no displacement right now, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, it's looking all right. Just no displacement, man. Check if there's any other news today. No, that's pretty much it. Okay. What I do see that we're doing is we're building up all this liquidity. This. A lot of trend line liquidity. But we'll see. See? Whoops. Trend line. Do this again a little bit. Trend line liquidity break. Retest. Should be going up from here, but we'll see. Coming up to the 10 o'clock candle. The other thing is this is the only FEG or inverse FEG in this entire leg down. So that kind of helps me out a little bit in terms of how I'm thinking about it. Again, a close below invalidates the trade, but a wick is fine. It really forces me to be at the chart, looking at the chart at all times. Oh my god. Holy. What the hell is that? Jesus. That is aggressive. It's very aggressive. So it's going to look like a loss, to be honest. I don't see this coming back up in the next 7 seconds. So, yeah, I'm going to close it. Wow, wasn't expecting that. That is a very interesting candle, to say the least. Wow. Okay. So my entry was somewhere up here. Yeah, I got out somewhere here. I mean, wow. Okay. Regardless, probably would have been stopped out. And now this thing's gonna take off, but kind of have to follow my rules there. That was a crazy candle. Look at this on a... I think this explodes up from here. Yeah. Well, in any case, this is now an order block, so... Wow. Wow. What do I have to say about that? I'll I'll tell you, boy. I will tell you. That's some very interesting price delivery. Had to be something that just came out. There's, dude, no news, nothing. Well then, I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. Don't know what to say, except for, yeah, that's pretty much it for the day for me. Who expects to get this type of a candle, no news, out of nowhere? Let's just see. Points is this? Yeah, 145 ticks out of nowhere. Definitely not something you expect, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, that's gonna be it.